Good morning. Good morning. Y'all, we need to talk. Like, for real, for real. Like, seriously. For real, for real. We need to talk. Because, I see your timelines. I see your posts. I see your videos. Y'all, we need to have a conversation. We seriously need to have a conversation. Let me tag who asked me to tag them. Okay. Good morning. Andrea, good morning. Because this talk, we need to have this talk. We really do. Look, what I see going on in people's timelines, in their lives, in my friends' lives, whether they be online friends or personal friends. Krisha! I promise y'all, I've been here. I've seriously been here. And what I need for y'all to know is, like, for real, stop allowing everybody in your circle. Everybody doesn't belong in your circle. They do not. They don't. They don't belong in your circle. They look, for real. How do I put this? Have you ever heard the saying, too many cooks in the kitchen? Well, that's true for your circle. Your circle, the people you surround yourself with, should be those who you fully trust with your secrets, with your joys, with your pains, and you know for a fact that these people are not going to use this information, this very personal information, against you. Not everybody has your best interest at heart. Not everybody who smiles in your face is a true friend. Not everyone does. You shouldn't have 52 million people in your inner circle. Know the difference between a friend, a confidant, and an associate. Because I have very, very few confidants. I have very, very few people in my inner circle. I've got 10 people or less in my inner circle. And you best believe those people in my inner circle, they're my ride or dies. They are the absolute epitome of family. They know if they call me, Krishaw is one of them. They know if they call me, I'm there. If somebody's at the hospital, guess where I'm going to be? Rain or shine, guess where I'm going to be? I'm going to share in the joys and I'm going to share in the pains. And one of those in my inner circle, we broke apart for a period of time and it hurt me to my core. And I did everything I needed to do to make amends for the misunderstanding that happened between us. I'll hurt people for those close to me. I'm that friend. I'm that one. I'm that protector. I'm that one who has her shoulder available for you. I will use every skill in the book that I have to help you out. But not everybody deserves to be in your circle. Did you hear that? Not everyone deserves to be in your circle. Just because you work with them, just because you broke bread with them while you work with them, just because they are running the same type of business you run, doesn't make them your friend. It doesn't make them someone who is deserving of a spot closest to your heart. Think of it that way. You have someone in your inner circle, and that person, those people should be closest to your heart. If that person isn't closest to your heart, bounce them out of your circle. I didn't say block them. I didn't say get rid of them. Get them out of your inner circle. They should not be entrusted with those secrets, with that something that's so personal. They shouldn't share your energy. You're right. That's exactly it. They're not committed to a real friendship. But too many people don't understand the meaning of friendship. Not my child will not call everybody their aunt, because you ain't. Listen, some of you out here are struggling in your businesses. You're struggling in your personal lives, and you can't figure out why. You can't put your finger on the reason, because you got too many cooks in the kitchen. Exactly. You find somebody who's a really good friend, who knows the true meaning of friendship, you keep them around, regardless of how insane they are. Hint, hint. Keep them around. You all are out here making close friends with people who run the same business as you, and they shouldn't be in your inner circle, because they know secrets about you, they know information about you, and they will use it against you. You ain't that close to me. People will smile in your face. They will smile, and they will be, you know what? Let's go get drinks. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. You don't know them from a can of spray paint. Exactly. Same here. I have very, very few. Nicholas, good morning. Look, y'all. You don't know some of these people from a can of spray paint. But here you are giving them your innermost thoughts. People will lie to your face because they have an agenda that does not mesh with your agenda. You have goals, you have a dream, you want something better from your life, and these people who call themselves your friends, who you've invited into your inner circle, are doing everything they can to destroy your path. They're doing everything they can to backbite, to lie on you, to lie on people who have the ability to destroy everything you've worked for. These people should not be in your inner circle. People lie. They will smile in your face and lie at the same time. People lie. Energy doesn't. Energy never, ever, ever lies. Be careful of these people. If you haven't known them that long, you may need to vet them. Like politicians, people who are being appointed to government cabinets, they get vetted, they get grilled, they get investigated. Check these people out. And if you don't have the means to check their background out, because yes, I do, I will check your background out in a heartbeat. Watch their behavior. Watch what they post online. Watch how they interact with those people closest to them. Good morning, Kimberly. Watch how they interact with people who are closest to them. Seriously. Because if they have someone they call their good friend and they're talking about them to you, guess what they're going to do behind your back? Don't think it's just somebody else saying it. No, that's not going to. No. How well do you know the people in your inner circle? Because not everybody deserves your energy. Not everybody deserves your joy or to share in your happiness. Not everybody deserves to know intimate details of your life. There is someone, true story, in my life. They are a friend. They call me their sister, but I don't call them my sister at all. Every chance she gets, she will do her best to insert herself between me and my sisters. Every time. Now, I don't have blood sisters. My mother gave birth to 3 children. I'm the only girl. My sisters that I have, those are my chosen sisters. They are my heartbeats. They are closest to me. Our friendships date back almost 30 years. No arguments, no backbiting, no pettiness unless we petty together. None of that. A lot of people can't say that. A lot of people can't say that. And I will never call this person my sister. She's not. She's absolutely not. Because I'm very, very careful who I allow in my life. I've seen the dirt that she does to her own sisters, her blood sisters. I've seen the dirt she does to her husband. I've seen the dirt she's done to her baby daddies and her best friends. I'm not going to be added to that list. Be very careful. Be very, very careful. Not everybody, I'm going to say it until my lips fall off. Not everyone deserves to be in your circle. Not everyone deserves to be that close to you. Let me explain what I went through. And this will give you an idea to exactly what I'm talking about. I got married. I was married twice. This last marriage. I married into this family because I wanted a big family. I wanted to belong to a huge family, and this family is huge. You hear me? Huge. First of all, I'm gay as the day is long. Been that way my entire life. I married a man. Didn't like him. Wasn't attracted to him. But I was attracted to the title of Mrs. because I'm busy trying to be something I'm not to please all these other people who had no business being in my circle. You see how this goes? They had no business being in my circle, but I'm trying my best to bring them closer to me because I think I need that level of validation from someone else. And all I saw was that title Mrs. would put that stamp of validation right on me. So I married into this family, and it was absolutely the worst decision I've ever made. He married me because it's a guaranteed paycheck. Because I was injured, because of the way I was injured, I will get a check every single month, a hefty check every single month until I stop breathing. That's how badly I was damaged. But that's also an indication of how much I made when I was actually working. Charlie! So listen, everything I did backfired in that relationship because I shouldn't have been in it in the first place. I did everything I could, and I couldn't figure out why my life was falling apart. And it was falling apart because I included all of these extra people into my circle. The ignorance level was astounding. Good morning, Beverly. The ignorance level of this family was astounding. Very few of them could read beyond a third grade level. My vernacular is amazing. And I was yelled at because I talked white. No, baby, I talk like I'm educated. But I didn't know who I was at the time. And so I'm trying to fit my square piece in a circular, in a circle hole. I'm trying to fit apples and oranges in the same crate. I didn't belong in their circle, and they didn't belong in mine at all. So some of you were wondering why I was so joyful when I got that final divorce decree in the mail. This is why. Because that relationship was toxic. It was abusive. It was horrible. And it had me feeling like I was ugly and stupid. And Beverly can tell you, the one thing that I knew for sure was I wasn't stupid. I was the top of my class, every year. I was number 3 graduating from high school. Because I didn't know it was a competition. If I knew it was a competition, I'd have been number one. But I was feeling stupid. I was feeling, good morning, Mom. I was feeling horrible, because when you have people who don't belong in your circle, you are absorbing their energy. You're absorbing that toxicity. And what are they doing behind your back? They're doing everything they can to rip your life apart, because they're not rooting for you. They're rooting against you. They are what my mother would say, the snakes in the grass. Not everybody is your family. You have some snakes in your grass. You need to mow your lawn. You do. I did. And sometimes you have to get used to quality over quantity. You feel me? You'd be better off with 2 excellent friends than 20 people who are gathered around you, laughing and joking with you, going to happy hour with you, going to your favorite restaurant with you, and these very same people are taking the information they got from your confidential conversation and they're taking it back to other people just to ruin you. You're wondering why your businesses are failing because you have people in your circle who shouldn't be there. Stop trusting everyone. Stop trusting everyone. Not everyone has your best interest at heart. Not everyone who smiles at you and gives you a hug and says they missed you, they're your friend, and this and this. How much do they do for you without being asked? How much do they do for you without asking for a favor in return? How much do they hold over your head? I did this for you. I did that for you. Baby, that's not your friend. Kick them out your circle. Mow your grass. How many people only contact you with their hand out? You got $10 till payday? Wasn't payday yesterday? You got this. Can I borrow this? Can I have that? Don't you have your own ability to get your own? I don't understand it. Good morning, Jessica. I don't get it. And I understand that social media has people out here thinking they are everything because they have thousands of followers or thousands of friends. They post things for likes. They post things to go viral. But just because you have all of these followers and all of these people who say you're their friend and they want to meet up and they want to do this and they want to do that, when you are in need, who can you call? If right now, you had to make a phone call or send a text message to someone because you were in dire need, you had an emergency and you needed XYZ, who could you text? Who could you call that you knew without a shadow of a doubt would run to your aid? Who? Whoever that is, that's who should be in your inner circle. People you trust. Who you trust with your life. People you trust with your heart. People who you trust. Brother-in-law, ain't seen you and your toothpick in a minute. Who are these people that you trust? Good morning, y'all. Who? Because these very people you can contact in an emergency are the very people who should be in your inner cipher. You got too many snakes running around in your grass. You've got too many people backbiting you. You've got too many people rooting against you. You've got some people who are not just rooting against you, but smiling in your face and then making absolute steps to destroy everything you've worked for. Yes, toothpick. Yes. Suck it up. Deal with it. These people are not your friend. They're not your family. And they've got zero business being that close to you. Y'all got to cut that out. Like, for real. You got to cut that out. So, take stock in those around you. Because some people are on social media crying because they're so hurt, because the people they thought were closest to them were the very people who are trying to bring them down. Don't let that happen. You deserve better than that. Those people you can count on, count those people in your circle. Even if they're not physically close to you. Because there's some of you on here that if you had my phone number or you called me through Messenger and something happened, I'm going to answer. I'm that friend. I'm that person. I may not be that close to you, but my mama raised me a certain way. And I understand the meaning of the word friend. I know what it entails. And that's exactly the type of friend I want my child to be. That's exactly the type of friend I want for me from someone else. And those closest to me, those 10 people, they can count on me for the world. If I've got it, so do they. If they need me, guess where I am? Right there. Be careful who you call your friend. Be careful who's in your inner circle, because even your blood family can be plotting against you. Not everybody wants to see you win. That's just the way it is. It's sad, but that's just the way it is. So, be blessed. Take stock in who's around you. Clean house if you got to. Mow the snakes out of your grass. And level up. I did. I'm happy being single. I'm happy with my friends. I'm happy with those people I grew up with. Beverly, I love you, girl. I wish I could meet up with you. I wish I could still see you. We need the hug. So next time, if you're still in North Jersey, next time I'm in North Jersey, I'm going to see if you're around. Because every now and then, twice a year, I'm in North Jersey. Every month, I'm in Central Jersey, Mercer County. Beverly and I go back to kindergarten together. She knows how to be a friend. She always did. So, that's what I came to talk to you about today. Stop allowing everyone in your circle. They don't deserve to be there. Mow that lawn. Get rid of those snakes, even if they're related to you. Remember, I love you out loud and on purpose.